Buzzfest 31.
Buzzfest 31.
Buzzfest 31.
Buzzfest 31.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all the way from Denmark, make some noise for New Politics. Yee-hoo. They do have a token American in the band because Americans play drums better than Scandinavians. That's how he got the gig.
Unless you're Lars Ulrich.
Unless you're Lars Ulrich.
yes,
I don't know. Old Lars is slowing down, I've noticed. He seems to be huffing and puffing a lot more than this guy did on stage, which is incredible because it's not like other bands suck and are lazy, but you make every other band look like they suck and they're lazy with the way you guys do things on stage.
Oh my God!
Thank you.
You and your compliments.
It's well deserved. In case you missed the show, these guys played the main stage, and they did something incredibly difficult. At about sort of 3:30, you played. Anyways, in the middle of the day, to make a stadium full of people get on their feet out of their comfy seats when it's a little warm outside, and make people get on their feet and shake their respective posteriors, it's something that not every band can do. You guys have far and away the best live show I remember seeing in like the last 5 years. So
Wow.
Thank you so much.
no, I mean, it's just one thing about you guys, and I know this is supposed to be an interview where I ask you questions instead of just gushing about how freaking awesome you were, but I think it needs to be appropriately recognized. You guys have this thing where you're the nicest dudes in the world, and you're easy to like, and you take that affable Danish mentality on stage. We're like, whatever, if I break a leg, socialized medicine will look after it. You take that on stage, and you're just really easy to like on stage.
Thank you.
You guys did an amazing, amazing job. And people that have seen you before know that. And people that have never had a chance to see you before learn that today. I've talked to you guys a bunch of times, but as you know, my go-to question, and I think these guys would love to hear it, my go-to question is, if we had to pick an artist or a record or maybe just a moment in your life or a person what was the moment, artist, record, thing that made you go, oh, music, I must do this for the rest of my life? Because I asked Jerry Cantrell from Alice in Chains, who you were out with last time I saw you, what his moment was. He was like, oh, Elton John, Yellow Brick Road. I was like, that is a surprise. So I always like hearing the stories of bands that have made it and what the hell made them give up on the idea of ever having a day job again. What does it go?
Mine is Charlie Chaplin and Elvis Presley.
Which totally makes sense after you see you on stage.
Charlie Chaplin. I didn't even know
I gotta
that.
say,
Charlie Chaplin.
He said it the last time where were you
Yeah,
last time?
where were you?
You were too busy fawning over the guy from Sons of Anarchy who was in the crowd. No, it's true. He was like, anyways, it was Charlie Chaplin and Elvis Presley.
Yeah, it would have to be them.
And what about?
And I think the record that really the era and records that really did it for me was like the 90s grunge. What's it called? Beastie Boys, Rage Against the Machine, Nirvana, Weezer, and all of that good stuff.
No, you definitely take the skinny Elvis vibe to the umpteenth degree when you're on stage. How about you?
It's a lot. I think the moment that I realized I wanted to be a drummer, like play drums for my life, is I saw Motley Crue. What was it? I saw a Dr. Feelgood video when I was really little, and I saw Tommy Lee like with flames and like big hair and makeup, and I was like, that's where I need to be for the rest of my life.
See, there's an interesting contradiction to that, which is I saw the first concert I ever went to, I was like in the 4th or 5th grade, and I went to see Motley Crue. And I didn't quite understand why, but I was in my first mosh pit of my life. I saw Tommy Lee upside down playing his drums while there were fireworks going off. I turned around and chicks were taking their tops off. And I was like, I don't even know why, but all of this is awesome and I want to do that.
That's it.
And because of Tommy Lee, you're playing drums, and because of him, I'm also playing you guys on the radio. So we should high-five Tommy Lee next time we get an opportunity.
Thank you, Tommy.
Although not the way Tommy Lee likes to high-five, because that would make us feel dirty. And you, sir?
I gotta say the Doors or the Kinks.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. I was really into the Doors a lot. I was the kind of guy who had long hair down to here and was big hippie.
Right, you were a big hippie.
Yeah, I was.
I think that you can tell that you might have like the bleach blonde
I used to have
Cobain thing
dreadlocks
going on, but like you can almost tell that you at one point you stank of patchouli oil and played hacky sack and believed in an awful lot of peace and love.
That's actually very true.
See,
Yeah.
I told you. So for you, what is it like being the one American in this band?
It's fun actually because I get to learn a lot from these guys like being the American. And when we go to Europe, it's very easy for the transfer. It's very easy. But I also get to be the teacher like in the States. So a lot of like this guy jumbles up words all the time and
Jambalaya.
they say like that stuff like that. But it's cool. It's cool. And I mean American or not American, these guys are like they're like my brothers. So
Right.
you know
that's awesome. And
Yeah.
so, like, do you are they indoctrinating you into weird Scandinavian food?
Yes,
Like, have you
yes.
had herring and cream sauce yet? Or like,
How do you know about that?
I went to school in England with a bunch of
Oh, okay,
Scandinavian
there you
kids.
go,
I've
okay.
eaten my share of lutefisk. It's disgusting.
it's gross.
Yeah, yeah.
What's it? No, but I had a hot dog in where were we? With
In
the crab,
Copenhagen.
Copenhagen with it had like crab.
Oh, that was in
spread.
Sweden.
Yeah, that was pretty good. But they keep talking about this crap
Liver paste.
liver paste.
Liver
and,
paste.
With red beets and black bread.
You gotta
and-
say, liver paste is actually really good.
Liver paste is actually not
It's
bad. I
really,
went to
really
high
good.
school with a kid who was like, "Have this on a cracker." I was like, "It smells like death." No. He was like, "Put it in your mouth." I was like, "Still no." And I think he like shoved it down my face. I was like, "Oh, it's actually pretty freaking good." I could talk to you guys for absolutely ever. Our time here is sadly limited, but you guys, and I'm so happy to hear this, you're coming back. You're doing, I think, another show with us here in Houston at Warehouse Live. When is that?
I don't know the exact
14th
date.
of January.
Is it the 14th? It's our first headlining, the first date of our first headlining tour.
The first date of you are starting your tour with us in Houston.
In Houston.
Because you like
Texas
Houston
is where
better
it's
than
at.
anybody else.
Yes. We love Texas.
If you maybe haven't listened to the record, or if you don't get what the record is about, see them live. Whether you're a fan right off the bat, you will be a fan by the time they get through their third song. Honestly, I could not stress this enough. Go see this band. Go see this band. Go see this band. Ladies and gentlemen, at the top of your Texas lungs, make some noise for New Politics.
Thank you!
Thank you so much.